Considering the events that have been happening in Nigeria lately, say in the last 10 years, or 8 years thereabouts, and more notoriously in the last 5 years. I use the word notorious because people do things and continue to do it, especially if they think they could do it and get away with it. There's one thing that I've been so not only annoying but disgusting, and that will be the name the president or the government of President Muhammadu Buhari have been calling repentant Boko Haram. Repentant Boko Haram. The government have been, so to say, rehabilitating these guys and injecting them into the society. I mean, I've been opportune to live in the West for a little while of my life, and I have seen how criminals go to prison. The radicalization of a criminal could take as much as 10 years or more. And the federal government go to war, to northeast, where these guys are fighting everywhere. They arrest them or get them to surrender and say they are rehabilitating them. The families these guys destroy, the businesses these guys destroy, the homes these guys destroy, remain completely destroyed forever. Then these guys are compensated and rewarded for active destruction. So the government call it rehabilitation. A couple of months, they keep them in a cage somewhere, God knows where, and take them through whatever process they want to take them through. God knows for how long, but definitely not even up to a year. And they say they are repentant Boko Haram. Even a major general or a brigadier general, whatever level of general it is, categorically stated that a repentant Boko Haram can rise to become the president of Nigeria tomorrow. This is how bad it is. In case you don't remember whom those Boko Harams are, recently this was one of the activities. They beheaded the president or the camp chairman of Plateau State. In the broad daylight, this guy was beheaded. These are the activities in the north. These are some of them during one of their judgments. They pronounced death, and these guys lying on the floor are going to be shot dead because the Boko Haram believes they have sinned against their constitution, their laws, their God, and their faith. This a day. And the government is going about taking these same people, mixing them up with the general population. A couple of weeks ago, or a couple of days ago, about 980 Boko Harams were released into the population. My question can only be, what is the mission? What is the mission? What is the reason behind this hurry? Why are we bringing people who have sworn to destroy people? Who have sworn to destroy the general population because we don't practice their own kind of religion? Don't get me wrong. I love Muslims. I am not saying Boko Harams are Muslims. What I'm telling you is these guys are pure daylight murderers. It is not because of Islam they're doing what they're doing. No, I would not subscribe to that. They're not doing all this they're doing because of Islam. It is not their love for Prophet Muhammad, the founder of Islam. That's not the reason that they're doing what they're doing. They are not doing what they're doing because they have the love for God. These guys are being brainwashed to believe some certain level of teaching and use those illusions to kill others because they believe you and I do not believe in that. Then the government is reintroducing these people even into the Nigerian army. They're being recruited into the Nigerian army. They're being recruited into the Nigerian police force. Today, they're being spread around the country. Tomorrow, some of them might be your neighbor. So my question is, why is the government in a hurry to bring these people into the general population? What is the mission of President Muhammadu Buhari for reintroducing these people, pure daylight murderers, into the Nigerian population? What's the reason? What's the logic behind it? What magic have they done? What training? What level of assessment have they been able to put in place for these people? I mean, if you go to Liberia, a country that fought wars for many years, over a decade ago, a lot of those kids that joined in the war in Liberia are still being rehabilitated today. A lot of those kids that joined in the crisis in Syria alone are still being rehabilitated today. Same in the DRC, in the Congo. Same. They fought war long ago. Today they're still being rehabilitated. But the government of Nigeria tells you they have the magic to rehabilitate these murderers in a couple of weeks and mix them up with the general public. These are things they're doing. My question is, why the hurry? And what is the agenda of the government? Why? I mean, there are a whole lot of Nigerians who have left school without job. The money they're spending to rehabilitate these guys will put those people on jobs. These guys could be kept somewhere, train them for a couple of years, rehabilitate them for a couple of years, then bringing them today, if there is no ulterior motive. If there is no ulterior motive, there's no reason why we should be in a hurry to mix murderers to the Nigerian population. Today it's not just Boko Haram. There is Ishwab. There are so many names they're being called. A whole lot of them are getting different influences and different parts of the Quran that they are lashing on. I'm not telling you the Quran has anything to do with them, but they have everything to do with their illusions. They have created this sick mentality that if you don't believe in their own version of Islam, you should be beheaded, you should be killed. They believe their laws supersede the laws of the land. So why would a constitutionally elected government be so much in a hurry that they have no values for human lives? These people are every day killing families, destroying homes, destroying businesses, day and night destroying businesses, all in the name of terrorism. And we are in a hurry to mix them with our general population. I think the federal government should think twice. I think the federal government should consider its actions, because the action they're taking today would go ahead and affect Nigerian population years and years to come. It's time Nigerians should start asking questions. It's time every one of us should sit up and question this government what their purpose is, or what their purposes are that are making them to mix terrorists among the general population of Nigeria. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Martin Lawson's Show. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, all at Martin Lawson's Show. Comment, like, and share as many times as possible. Trust me, there are no stupid questions. All your questions will be responded to as much as possible. Please let us interact and build a better nation for ourselves. Thank you.